First game, American share.
Okay, we're getting ready to kick off here. Match number 2 in the women's team final here at the North American Championships. Erica Wu, the number 2 seed in the singles in the tournament, versus Liquan Lee of Canada, the number 6 seed in the singles. A little nervous miss there, it looked like, by Liquan. Erica out to a 2-0 lead early. Good ball control by Liquan that time. Erica taking the aggressive offensive shots, and Liquan just trying to keep the ball in play. Eventually won that point.
Well, nice loop right to the corner. Blocked, just blocked her up, hit the body. Couldn't really do much with that.
There's always the trade-off between trying to be aggressive and putting pressure on your opponent and trying for consistency and ball placement and that sort of thing. And it just depends on which strategy happens to work in a particular point or a game or a match. That ball got a little bit away from Lily.
Erica. Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm in the wrong match.
See,
I'm coming up to date.
You're still thinking of that fantastic match that we just got through watching. That's right.
A little tentative by Liquan off that backhand. I think Erica gave her a little change of pace on that forehand and threw her timing off. Nice backhand by Liquan. Good spin, well placed. Landed deep on the table.
Have to ask Erica later what the knee band is for. The blue knee band there.
I hate to see players that young having orthopedic support devices and all this sort of thing. You hope it's something that's temporary, but sometimes those gel bands and things give you a little extra support.
I wonder if it's even that, though. I mean, maybe it's just something that's not medical. I don't know.
I wouldn't know.
Fashion statement, perhaps.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be. We'll have to ask later. Hopefully in the championship interview, if the U.S. happens to prevail here.
Right.
Not that we have a favorite in this match, but actually we do. Down here in Cary, North Carolina, we're pulling for the U.S. team. Happy that they made the finals.
Well, we beat Bermuda and Greenland, didn't we?
I'm not sure. I didn't follow the early rounds in this tournament.
Just kidding. All right, back to the match here. Erica Wu serving up the ball. Short.
Pretty good ball control by both players.
6-8.
Shank that forehand a little bit.
7-8.
Erica's still up by 1, but Liquan serving. Erica holding her ground at the table. Liquan backing up a little bit to get a little more room to swing hard at that forehand. They're going to pay off for her.
Well, give Liquan Lee's credit, too. I mean, she's number 6 seed. She's taking Erica Wu, point by point here, neck and neck. I think she realizes the skill set of Erica, and she's just going all out. Oh, too high, too high.
Yep, a little bit of a loose ball. You usually pay the price if you don't control the ball and keep it a little bit lower to the net than that.
9-8.
Erica seemed to get the better of most of those backhand exchanges. Right now, Erica has a couple of game points to get on the board first in this match. Erica opening nicely with a forehand, got a little bad break on the net, and Liquan finished the point off.
9-10.
Serves a big advantage in this sport, and we'll see if Liquan can use it to her advantage. Who looped the ball, hit the top of the net, and went long.
Game 1 to Erica Wu. Close, though.
Yep, doesn't get much closer than that unless it goes to deuce.
Yep.
So the higher seed has prevailed here early on as the players go to their respective coaches and try to get some insightful advice before coming out for the second game.
Game 2, Canadian serve. Love off. Love, 1.
We're back here early on in the second game. Locked up at 1 in the early going.
1-1 score here in game 2. Erica Wu against Liquan Li. Number 6 seed in the draw from Canada.
1, 2.
Of course, Erica, the number 2 seed in the draw from the United States.
Both players seem pretty content to be exchanging backhands.
3.
Erica had been getting the better of most of those points in the first game, but right now Liquan seems to be making a little bit of a surge here in the second game.
Of course, Erica from the Gaojun Table Tennis Club in El Monte, California. On our U.S. women's team this past summer to London.
Got out of that backhand-to-backhand routine, and Erica got a couple of forehands in. The second one had too much spin for Liquan to handle. Another backhand that Liquan thought that was loaded up with spin. Erica didn't get quite as much bite on it as she thought, and the spin wasn't there, and Liquan blocked it a little bit too low as a result. Erica showing very good form there, taking the aggressive shots from Liquan right off the bounce over the table and blocking it around the table until Liquan missed. So Erica.
Oh, beautiful
great
forehand.
over the table flip,
Right
forehand
to the
cross
corner.
court. Yep, beautiful play. Liquan not quite careful enough on the serve, got a little bit high, and Erica took immediate advantage of it. And she's reeled off 6 straight points now after being down 3-1. She now leads 7-3. And as soon as I compliment her, she drops one into the net off a push.
I think she heard you.
But Erica's still up 7-4 with the serve. One more to go.
I'll tell you one of my favorite things that I saw recently about Erica Wu. There was a video on YouTube about her doing some kind of impromptu table tennis on the hood of a car up against the windshield with the windshield wipers going, and they were avoiding the balls with the windshield wipers going. And I'm saying to myself, what in the world? Yeah, how could they? I mean, what incredible agility and you know, just dexterity and skill to be able to train like that.
Timing,
you know?
and all,
the
all
timing
that sort
of
of
that
thing to try to.
As silly as it was actually entertaining as well. But I mean, actually, it was fun to watch.
Yeah, well, that's great. Great.
All right, now it's 7-6 game here, game number 2 on Park at the North American Championship. Liquan leads serve. Nice smash to get the point and tie it up.
So both players having streaks going their way, and we end up at 7-7. Erica thinks the ball might have been dirty or cracked. Gave it for an umpire inspection. We're back to action.
Oh, we got a moon shot on that one. High up into the rafters. Gets us to 8-8. Good patience and control there.
Have Erica moving the ball around, Liquan kind of like a yo-yo in the backcourt, and Erica wins that point with a well-timed and disguised drop shot.
Yep.
Very good point. Both players countering the ball, looping, taking, alternating aggressive shots and control points. Erica coming out on top. 2 game points for Erica, ahead 10-8.
You know, the thing that really impresses me about Erica's game the most is she, unlike a lot of players, she has the ability not only to place the ball where she wants most of the time, but she's patient. She can be as aggressive as anybody when she wants to be, but she doesn't take stupid shots. She takes smart shots, well calculated, and patient, and you know that's why she wins. I mean that's the mark of a champion, so to speak.
And makes good decisions about when to be aggressive and when to be under control. Moves the other player around the court, left to right, in and out, and takes advantage of the situation when she can without having to expend a huge amount of energy just being aggressive every single shot, maybe being inconsistent, missing a few. She's just very well under control the whole time. Very good point.
So Erica Wu takes a 2-0 early lead here in this match against Liquan Lee, number 6 seed from Canada in the draw. Here at the North American Championship in Cary, North Carolina.
Game 3. American serve.
And so Erica Wu for the U.S., 1 game away from a 2-0 league in the best of 5 over Canada.
Woohoo! Oh, excellent shot by Liquan Lee.
Liquan taking really nice, well-placed, aggressive shots, but it still took 4 or 5 shots to get the point away from Erica. She's very tenacious, hanging in there until the end. Now Erica taking some aggressive shots of her own. Points are getting a little bit longer here. Both players able to get some alternating offense going when they can get the first advantage. Good shots by Liquan. She's being a little more aggressive so far in this game, and so far she's still had a high level of consistency. Erica, nice side spin serve from the backhand side. Gives her a forehand opportunity that she makes, scores a point with. Little change up on that backhand, probably had a little underspin on there. Liquan dropped it into the net, misreading the spin.
Very nice follow through there by Liquan. She knows she has to get back into this match here. I think we're seeing a much more aggressive style here from her.
Yeah.
She can't just allow, hope for Erica Wu to miss the ball. She has to take it to her.
And so far she's doing it. Usually when you increase your aggressiveness, you lower your consistency a little bit, but so far it's paying off for Liquan. She's able to keep her consistency of making shots combined with being more aggressive.
Looking at the Canadians real quick, they have an interesting structure for their national teams. They have the Olympic squad, which of course is the ones that go to the Olympics. Then they have the World Championship squad, and of course there's different eligibility requirements for that as well. Then they have something called the Shadow Squad, which is the up-and-coming folks, that are very, very good, but they're not quite on one of those 2 other teams. And then, of course, they have their junior teams and cadet teams, and then they have something called an aspiring team. So a lot of good organization by the Canadians, I think, and certainly a lot of good players.
Very nice backhand by Liquan, taking up the league up to 8-4. So she's pretty much in control of this game at this point.
Well, she needs to be. You can't fall asleep at the wheel against Erica Wu. She needs to take it to her and get a game here and just get back into this match. Looks like it's starting to materialize. See if Erica can do something to compensate.
Coming back with 2 straight points. Erica trying to close the door on this match. Held both of her own serves. Now facing Liquan's. Liquan tried her own backhand serve. A little too aggressive with that backhand counter. Hit the top of the net and went long. And decided to call a timeout. Here with still a 1-point lead. Closing in on the second game.
Probably not a bad idea.
But Erica's come up with 3 points in a row. And so Erica's surging a comeback, and Liquan or her coach decided it was time for a little skull session. See if they can figure out a way to consolidate the lead in this game before it gets away.
Yeah, I think I might have called that timeout, either the last point or the one before that even. It's a little late in the game, but still better late than never.
Yeah, but at least she hasn't lost her lead yet. She's still got a 1-point lead. Get some good advice, take a couple of good shots, and maybe shut the door on Erica, at least for this game. And she did the right thing, took 2 aggressive shots, landed both of them. So she took advantage of her own serve before she had to relinquish it to Erica. So Liquan still in the lead by 2.
Yeah, that net helped her out on that one. She needed it.
Right.
So
catches the net, pops up a little bit, and now Liquan has 3 game points against Erica Wu. Here comes the backhand serve. See if Liquan can read it correctly or not.
Yeah, that's something. Oh, she gets the game. Look at that. Very good.
All right, so Liquan putting up some good resistance here, taking a game. Still down 2-1, but holding off Erica Wu, the 2nd seed in the tournament.
I had an interesting discussion offline earlier, Jim, with somebody talking about the difference between the women today, the women's team today versus 20 years ago or so. And one of the observations was the backhand serve. Used to be you'd see a whole lot more of that 15, 20 years ago. And now, of course, the women serve pretty much just in the same manner as the men with the hip right at the table. And of course, I had to quip there. The other big difference is 20 years ago, the socks were about 3 inches taller.
Oh, possibly true.
Yeah. Of course, with the men, they were probably 6 inches taller 20 years ago.
That's probably true, too. Styles change.
Right.
Clothing and serve techniques and different kinds of rubber on the racket get you more spin, less spin, different kinds of blades, better control, more speed. The only thing that doesn't change is the fact that things keep changing.
Right.
And right now there's so many players throughout the world that are becoming very competitive on a world stage as teenagers. And ITTF has more of these international tournaments for cadets and juniors, giving them more experience, getting them better quicker. So it's always good experience for all of the players.
Absolutely. Well, it's great experience as well for our juniors and cadets to play the Canadians because they have such a great squad and series of squads. You know, and you know, geographically, hopefully we could do the same thing with Mexico, although they're in a different table tennis federation. You know, the association is different there, but yet geographically, they're on the same continent as us. It seems like it would be fortuitous and somewhat beneficial for us to have that opportunity one day as well.
You know, we'll look for the ITTF to organize more tournaments and competition, especially for the youth, which is why this is such a excellent competition and venue here in Cary that you've gotten the town of Cary involved in table tennis over the past 10 years with the Cary Cup, and makes it easier for the association to run tournaments. So we have to give our hats off to you too for making these opportunities available.
Well, it's all part of it. It's a pleasure to do so. Hopefully we can get a full-time table tennis training facility built in Cary here in the not-too-distant future.
We'll keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully they'll have one table reserved for super seniors, so maybe I'll even get to play a little bit with you.
There you go.
And right now in this game, we've got Erica Wu sneaking out to a 4-2 lead with the serve, so she's broken serve a couple of times. Wu had missed that. She knows that was an opportunity lost and high ball to the middle of the table.
Yeah, she whacked that one pretty hard there.
And hit it a little too long.
Don't see much of that from her. Here again, she's very, very meticulous for the most part about what she does. She went after that one.
Saw it was a little too high, got too excited, hit it long. That one caught the top of the net, but both players trying to play a little more consistently. The points are going longer. And Liquan broke both of Erica Wu's serves.
Yep.
Erica going back at Liquan's body with both of those backhand blocks. Force Liquan a little bit off the table. And a little more difficult to land those shots from a step back from the table.
Liquan's trying to pull out all stops here to stay in this match. I mean, it's a very close game, and she certainly is taking it to Erica Wu. And well, here we go, 5-5 in game number 4 here.
I'm sure Erica does not want to get into a situation where it's 2-2 and just have one game to determine the outcome.
Yep.
Especially when she had the 2-0 lead and then lost 2 games in a row. Well, she hasn't lost it yet, but it could be. That one should be out of here. It was.
Yep.
Erica taking a little extra time. Good serve. Liquan tried to force the backhand down the line. Not quite as much distance when you go straight down the line as you do on the diagonal. And Liquan threw that a little bit too long. And the forehand has the same fate.
A little too aggressive on that last shot.
Erica now pretty much in control. One more serve from Liquan, but with a 3-point lead. Nice aggressive backhand off the serve return by Erica Wu. Pays off. Finding a path through the barrier to get the ball that bounced out of the court. And Erica now 2 points to the match. She has 2 serves, 4-point lead. Needs to think about how to close it out right now.
No, wrong shot there.
It was a little bit of an awkward ball. Came way much shorter than Erica thought, and she had to run up to the table and reach over the table, and the ball had fallen too low before she got to it. That time,
you don't see her miss much of those, though.
Yeah. That time, Liquan got that quick backhand down the line, a little bit wide to Erica's forehand.
Timeout called
by Erica this time.
Yep.
Wanting to make sure, since she's facing Liquan's serve, serve's a big advantage, and if Liquan is serving, Erica, even with a 2-point lead, if Liquan holds serve, it'll be 9-all. So Erica wants to get one little piece of advice from her coach to find out the best way to finish off this game and the match. Okay, so we're back to action here after the timeout. Liquan serving, down 7-9. Pulls within 1, 8-9.
Nine each. It's a key point here.
Liquan taking a couple of chances with some forehands from down low. But she finally got shots in Erica couldn't quite handle. And now we're back to 9-all. Erica serving twice. Oh, very good point by Erica Wu and by Liquan.
Now this is the point in the match where you pull out the Jim McQueen serve, which is the one that no one's seen yet, the whole match,
yeah.
and you unveil it.
You hope if you've got a serve that you've been saving, now's the time to use it. That's right.
Exactly. The double reverse twister or whatever.
Something sneaky.
Right.
We'll see if she's got it. Goes for the backhand. Ooh, looked like the topspin serve. Sometimes you load up so much spin on your own serve that if the other player gets it back, you have to deal with the other player's spin plus what's the residual of your own.
Yep.
And that might have been what backfired with Erica there. But Liquan held up under pressure to bring it back to deuce. We'll bring it to deuce for the first time. A good underspin push. Little defensive strategy off the serve return, but it paid off for Erica, earning her a match point
11-10.
on her own serve. On
there
Erica,
it is.
Very good quick backhand exchange. Erica coming out on top of that point, winning the match and bringing the U.S. to a 2-0 lead in this women's team final, best of 5.